Hi there, Virgo. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Virgo, it's going to be a universe system format. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? This person's current energy is very interesting. You might be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo like yourself, or you might be dealing with the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's as far as I could see right now, okay? However, I feel that this person right now they're doing a certain type of stuff, Virgo, and I feel that this has always, like the majority that I've done your reading, you're always dealing with somebody who wants to have something with you but could not really directly express that. You know, Virgo, this is what I need from you. So instead of asking it or instead of expressing their needs, they're going to be doing a certain type of stuff in form of a bit of an emotional manipulation in order to get or to gain what is it that they are looking for. And for me, it almost seems to me as if like this person right now is looking for some sort of words of affirmation. They're just kind of like wanting to hear something that confirms that either you are sad or that you need them, that you still love them, that they're a priority in your life and etc. But they're right now they need that, but they can't express that need. Therefore, they're doing certain things in order to get what they want. We're going to clarify later, okay? Now, in the past, they have the Hierophant and also the Six of Pentacles. From your side, you have the Six of Wands and also the Eight of Wands in upright position. At some point in time, this relationship could make you feel good because I feel that both of you feel that you're kind of like standing on an equal ground at some point, okay? It's a rush of emotions. It's a passionate type of relationship that you felt so passionately about and vice versa. There was some point in time in the past where this person was being very generous to you and it kind of like makes you feel good. So I feel that this person knows what is it that they can do in order to make you feel good about yourself and in order to gain your trust as well. Now, in the present moment, and this is what I find a bit problematic, is that they have the King of Cups in reverse and they also have the Seven of Swords. From your side, you have the Nine of Swords and you also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're in pain. There's a lot of stresses that is going through you right now. I understand that. But I feel that one of the reasons for that is not because of it's a self-inflicting pain, but it was just something that, again, as I said, it's very intentional and deliberate what they're doing, okay? We're going to clarify why they're doing that. Now, in the future, however, you have the Hermit and you also have the Hangman. From their side, they have the Star card and they also have the Magician in upright position. I feel that the experience that you are experiencing in the now is going to bring about some sort of lessons that you are going to be learning. And those lessons has a lot to do with you. So you're not just going to be taking this experience as of like, oh my God, this is such a bad deal. But I'm going to be taking the lessons out of this connection that I have with them and how it's reflecting on the boundaries that I may not have, that I may not know that I need. You're also going to understand and start recognizing, oh, okay, this is my emotional desires. These are my emotional needs. You know, I love doing something for this person as long as this person is doing something towards me in this type of way. So you would understand a lot more about yourself too. However, from their side with the Star card and also the Magician card here, As soon as you find, again, some things within you and you start taking lessons out of this connection, out of this person, and out of this experience, I feel that there's going to be a point in time where they're starting to see this relationship as it is their own wish fulfillment, and they're going to try to work on it. But we're going to clarify, okay? So now let's get into your reading, Virgo, and let's start clarifying them. Okay, I want to clarify the King of Cups in reverse from their side. Okay, this persona of seemingly not needing you, this persona of seemingly I am good, being on my own, that I'm pretty detached, that I'm ready to fight with you, that I'm ready to be a bit hostile or aggressive towards you, etc. You know, trying to do something to gain something out of you. This is the emotional manipulations that I'm talking about earlier. Five of Wands could also be talking about competition. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm not really going to specify it. But for some of you, maybe 5% or 10% of you, this type of emotional manipulation could come through a form of, you know, adding some sort of competitions towards the connection, like trying to make you jealous about something. That could be the case as well, okay? But just this persona of, you know, I don't really need you in my life, Virgo. That's not real. It's something that they're deliberately doing. Clarify the Nine of Swords. For you, you're staying true to yourself. You are very patient and you have like a lot of courage and strength to go through this experience that you're having with this person. I feel that at this present moment, although if you become pretty mindful and if you start thinking about it, your head is pretty much in a rut when it comes to this connection. But if you stop thinking or if you stop overthinking about it, you're actually quite neutral, you know, because I feel that you're at a place where you know that you're in the right. So it's like, I just don't know how to feel. I'm supposed to overthink it. And if I want to overthink it, I could. If I want to be anxious about it, I could. But it's not a feeling that comes by default. It's because maybe you got triggered, or maybe you also deliberately want to think about it. But if you truly, you know, be mindful of yourself, be mindful of what you're thinking, and trying as much as you could to control what you're thinking, I feel that you could find some peace within you when it comes to this connection, no matter how hurtful it is. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Swords from their side in the present moment. I think one of the reasons why there is this sense of peace that you find within you, although that peace doesn't really go in line with, you know, what you're thinking about, has a lot to do with, it's either one, your principles or your values when it comes to your connection, or it's about now you know what you want. What type of connection would you like to have in your life? And I feel that the type of connection that you would like to have in your life is the Ten of Pentacles, the Harp, and also the King of Pentacles. Something that has a promise of a permanence, something that is very secured and stable, something where there is an agreement that has been made between two people standing on an equal ground, like a fully committed type of relationship, something that at some point in the past, you did see that it could potentially happen with them, but now you're realizing that, oh, maybe I couldn't have it with them. And so now you're torn between what is it that you want in your life versus your feelings for them and a bit of your expectations for them as well. But again, I just feel that it's not as painful if you think about it, because there's a part of you now who is much more inclined to choose this side of like, no, but I am like this, okay? There are some things that I can accept and I can't accept. So it's more about you choosing a safer thing for you. And I feel that that's all that matters right now. Now, the Seven of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and also the Seven of Swords. Don't ever think, Virgo, that throughout this emotional game or emotional manipulation that they're trying to play at this very moment, that they're not stressing out over it. Again, as I said, that persona of them being independent, that persona of them trying to, put in some sort of competitions into a connection, that is just a facade. Okay, that is a fake persona because they want to gain reactions out of you. They want you to do something about it. If you're jealous, if they put in some sort of competition, it means that you still care. If you if you wonder like, hey, did she get a new job? Hey, now you're I don't know, going through like a new health journey or whatever, that means you still care. You know what I mean? All of these persona that they're trying to show to you is to gain that. And don't you ever for a second think, Virgo, that they're not dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of stresses. I feel that they're stressing out about you more than you actually do. Okay? They care a lot more about you more than you actually know. So all of it is just a facade. It's just a persona, a branding. Okay, let's clarify the future. I feel that in the future, you're going to care less and less about this person. And a lot of that has a lot to do with you becoming a bit untrusting. This person will need to pay for every single hurt that they have caused you. For some reason, Virgo, you're going to be remembering all of the sins that this person has done. And that is going to make you much more closed off. They're going to be doing things, but it's not going to be direct towards you. So let's say, for instance, if you have a mutual friend together, they're going to try to use the mutual friend of yours to get to you or to, okay, let's say, for instance, you're living together and you are in a cold war right now, right? Or you're in difficult situations right now. What they're going to try to do is that to invite a mutual friends into your home to break the ice between the both of you. So it's not something that is 100% direct, but again, it's using another person. Or if you have a child together, or if you have children together, they're going to try to use that child to be on your good grace again, okay, to talk with you again. Not in a two of cups matter, not in a heart-to-heart talk type of conversation, but much more in a friendly type of manner. So it's just something to break the ice, I would say. But when they do that, again, as I said, you're pretty closed off emotionally, Virgo, because they would have to explain or they would have to pay for every single mistakes or every single flaws that you have done in them. Now, in the future, similar to what they're doing in the now, right, where they're looking at you and be like, okay, Virgo is my wish fulfillment. Virgo is the directions in which I want to go to. But They're just strategizing. Okay, what is it that I could do to get to Virgo? I have to ensure that when I get to Virgo, I am not really going to be rejected. So they're going to be doing something, but it's not something that is direct. It's something that is much more, kind of like a politician's type of thing, or more like, proxy, using proxies to get to you. Don't mean it. But I feel that at some point in time in the future, because of your perception of them, because of your conclusion of them, everything that they're doing, even if they're trying to be friendly with you in the future and everything like that, you're not really going to be taking it personally. Because, when you still have hopes, or when you still have expectations, or when you still have feelings for another person, and, your whole entire priority in your life right now is to reconcile the differences between you and them, right? If that's the case, and you start seeing them being friendly with, the proxies, you would be, oh, does this mean that they want something to do with me? Does this mean that, you know what I mean, right? But in the future, I don't see you do that. I see you like, okay, whatever, I'm still going to be doing whatever it is that I want to do. With the Eight of Pentacles, you probably are going to be focusing a lot more on your work. You probably are going to be focusing a lot more on, your health journey, on your house, on tidying things up. You're just going to be focusing a lot more on the practical or the grounded aspect of your life more than them, okay? Now, let's pull some advice here for you here, Virgo. So I'm using the After Tarot deck, so it's going to mean very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. You have the Strength card, you have the Seven of Cups, and you also have the Five of Pentacles in that preposition. Before you do anything else, Virgo, I feel that you need to give yourself some sort of applause. Okay, because I feel that when it comes to dealing with everything that you have gone through with your life, you kind of like have done it in a way that is good. I think you need to give some sort of self-appreciation for you, like looking at yourself in the mirror and talk like, hey, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You've been so strong. You've been so brave. You've been so courageous. Thank you for being so strong. Thank you for not, allowing us to break. Like, talk about it to yourself. Now, after you've done that, what is it that is very important for you to do, Virgo? Okay, you see the Seven of Cups in that preposition right here, right? This person, it's different than the Seven of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, where somebody is being presented with multiple options in the clouds. This one, he has already taken the one that he wants. So instead of always wondering, right, in the midst or the sea or the plethora of answers that is available when it comes to this connection, I feel that what you should be doing is the Five of Pentacles. Kind of like hope for nothing. If it works out, then good. If it doesn't, it won't hurt you that much. It's such a human thing, especially me as a Sagittarius. It's such a Sagittarius thing too, nah, they're gonna be all right, In your case, try not to do that. Try to accept the most painful reality so that if something happy were to happen, it's going to come as a surprise. But if the worst actually happen, you're not going to get hurt because you've been expecting or you've been hoping so much. Okay, try to accept the worst possible realities that is, so that you could avoid getting hurt if the outcome isn't as good as what you're hoping it to be. Okay, so I think that is it from writing for you here, Virgo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a great week ahead. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.